everyone, this is Xavier from iConstruct, and I'm going to show you how to update your self-hosted n8n. So I have an old version here, which is, I think it's from a year ago, which I set up, and you know it's up, there's a new version in the bottom left corner. So here, obviously you can see, it tells you at the top what the latest version is, and obviously this is what we're at. So I'm running it off Docker, so what you got to do to update is pretty simple. So the first step is, if you want to safeguard, so I've stored all my data in this folder here, and that links to my container in Docker in here. So if you guys have that when you set up, I will make a separate video on when you set it up and how it all works, but all your data will be in here. And if you want to just safeguard it when you're updating, in case you've got workflows that may go missing, you can just copy and paste this folder and just store it somewhere else, just like in case anything goes wrong. So what you do now is, first steps to update, you gotta go into Docker and you gotta remove the container. And so you can either just delete it or you can use your terminal. And your terminal is basically runs off Docker as well. And so you can copy this in, and I'll have it all in the comments as well, the steps. Basically it says docker stop n8n container, which is this container, and it says docker remove n8n container, so it stops it and it removes it. So if you press enter, see, it deletes the container behind. Now we want to pull in the latest version, so we copy this code in, docker pull n8n to latest, and that should pull in the latest version. So that goes in the image section. So once in the terminal, once this is complete, so now it's downloading the latest version of n8n. And if you see from the start of the video, I actually had 2 workflows in, so we'll see if it pulls it over. But basically you connect it back to the old file, which keeps all your work. So every time you update, your workflows won't get deleted technically. Just let it download. Gives it a while. Big download because I'm using a version from 1 year ago now. So, but yeah, if you guys got any other video suggestions, feel free to let me know, because I'm just starting this channel out and I feel like I can explain it more in a basic sense than some of the other videos I've seen anyways. More step-by-step tutorial. I'll post all the terminal codes as well in the description, and you guys can just comment if you got any questions. But okay, so now that this is completed, if you look, so now there's a new line item in the image, and it has the latest. So that's the latest n8n version. So now we got to start n8n, and you can just run it normally through a container, but I like putting in this code here. Basically it says for the Docker to run, and the name is n8n container. So that creates the container, that creates the code. I'll make a separate video on setting this up, it'll make more sense. And it says link it to n8n data. So this needs to be the same as where your previous file was stored on your local desktop. And this is always the same. So what I mean by that is, see how it says your n8n data? If you go into Finder, n8n data, and that was where my previous workflows were stored. Go back into the terminal, and yes, latest, we run it. So now if you go to container, see how it links to here, now it should be running. Now if we go back to here, so this was the old one, and we refresh it. Now we have the latest version, and our workflows, as you see, are still the same. So to check there's the latest version, you can go in Docker, you can open your container, and you can see version 1.8.85.4. So there you go. Got your new updated n8n container, and you just do that every time there's a new update, I guess. You just stop it, pull the latest one in, update it to the same file, and that's it. Right, well, hope you guys enjoy. Let me know if you have any questions. And yeah, just a common question I've seen asked a lot, and not much video explanation on it. So yeah, I thought I'd make this video. Thanks guys.